you're Orthodox and you're going against a Southpaw, you don't want to go to the right, ideally. Why? If I throw that jab and he slips to the right, he can show the hook around, bam, you can run into that shot, or he can throw the jab and just shoot the left hand. You're going across the line. I say stay off the train track, right? Meaning don't go towards your opponent's power hand. The power hand is always the hand that's in the back. Ideally, he want to go toward the weak hand. So I throw the jab, he can slip here. If I throw the right hand, he can just pivot around. Right here. Now he got the opportunity. He can throw uppercuts from here. He can throw body shot with a strong hand, his rear hand. You got a lot of options from there. If I'm a Southpaw, I want to try to keep my foot here. He want to keep his foot there. You'll see him like fighting and battling for the lead foot position. So the difference between beginning level, elite level, novice level is you get to break the rules when you're elite. Let's look at it again, right? You go that way, throw the jab, you can run into that shot. But here's a way you can get away with it, right? What I say is picking your shield up. As long as you got a shield up, you can run into anything. So he slips, he got his shield up. When he got that shield up, he could come back with that uppercut right here, the same hand. He could throw the straight right hand from right here, right? Or he could even throw this, the short uppercut, right? Boom, from right there. So let's look at that. I throw the jab, he goes here, bam. So if he goes that way, he want to be strong on his legs, right? So if I go here, strong on his legs when he get here. He don't want to be pulled too back, because if he kind of shoulder roll when he go back, if he shoulder rolls, now he got to travel too far back. He got to travel too far in order to hit me with that right hand. Right? You slip, now step in, boom, right? So he can take my win with that if he points that shoulder right at my solar plex. Now you got to make sure your head is low enough, right? Your head can't be right here, because most likely your opponent ain't gonna think to punch right here. I throw the jab, he shoulder rolls. I got the outside foot dominance. He's gonna step in right here, boom. Ran that shoulder right into my solar plexus. That's when you step, slip, boom, right there. Now from here, he can bump me with the shoulder, bump me, and he can throw an uppercut. Bam. So when you take that foot around, just get right here to an angle, because you're going to be able to hit me with an uppercut right there. Slip, come in, bring the right foot around, and he can throw the uppercut right here. Let's look at a couple different types of feints. The feints brings color to your game. The difference between maybe a C-level fighter and a B-level and above is the feints. Let's look at the basic reactions of how he react, right? So, boom, I feinted to the body, right? The feint I just used was a hand feint and a foot feint. I put them together, so bam. See, I move my foot and my hand together. It's actually a torso feint with it, because I lower my level, right? So I'm moving my torso down, I'm moving my foot, moving my hand. So a hand feint is just a hand. That's just a hand. A foot feint is just a foot. Now, you used to see Bruce Lee doing you might want to get the feet, you see them. And then foot feints also are used for pivots, right? Like if I feint like I'm going this way, right? I can feint like I'm going this way, I can feint like I'm stepping back, I can feint, or I can feint come here, I can feint right. This time I've seen people feint right, step left and pivot. So if I feint right, just like basketball, right? Feint this way, make him step. And then when he steps, I step this way to get the angle. Then you got the torso feint. The torso feint, I can make it look like I'm trying to catch him with a body shot, right? Like this. Now you see how he came down, right? He lowered his level, he brought that right hand down. So one of the opportunities I have here is I can make him drop his hand by doing that. I can make him drop his hand on this side, doing the same thing, right? Plus, each time you feint, what you want to do is you want to try to read your opponent's body language. That's the purpose of it. If you're not reading the body language, you're kind of wasting the feint. So if I feint to the body, let's say he drop his hands down, because he worried about the body, he just told me I could throw a hook, because he brought his hands down and opened up his face. So I read that. I don't have to take it immediately. I can save it for later. So since I know that that's there, I can feint, boom. The way the human mind works is if someone does something twice in a row, you're going to assume that they're trying to do it again a third time, right? Boom, I bring it up high. That's one. Boom, that's two, right? I go to something else. Now he's convinced after that second one that it's a hook. Boom, I brought it to the body. right? So I brought the hand up in slow motion. I brought the hand up and curved it down, right? So down, down, feint, come over. You don't want to travel 50% of the way because you might get countered. So you don't want to travel too far because you want to be able to get your hand back home. About 20% or 25% of the way is good enough, right? It's to convince your opponent that that's the punch you're trying to throw. If I come wide, 25% of the way, shoot the right hand. Hook to the body, feint, boom. You notice when I feint, I pulled the hand out a little bit. You got the facial expression feint, right? So I may make my eyes get big or something like that before I throw the punch, right? Make my eyes get big, boom, go to the body. Eyes get big, boom, to the body. Eyes get big, feint to the body, loop it over the top. I can feint to the body, and I can come over the top with the right hand. Comes out, boom. He comes out, boom. And he'll come out, bam. He'll run into an uppercut. Or he'll come, bring it here, boom, loop it over. Or he'll come here, bam. He'll throw the right hand. He'll feint it, boom, and throw the right hand. When someone's swinging at your face, it's natural to put your hands up, right? So once they get you to react to what's natural, they can feint it and do something different. Right, jab, feint. Oh, let's say he does hit me in the kidney. I'm going to be like, damn, I got to block that next time. I'm going to pull that elbow back, right? Back, boom, bam, bam, boom. To the head. Drops over, bam, bam, boom. Right hand over the top. Right hook to the body, bam. Right hook to the body, bam. Feint it, boom. Open the gap to get the uppercut. Over, feint, get up, over, feint. All right, this is how you become a knockout artist. If I come here, boom, I'm looking at what's open. I come here, right? I come here. I go here. I go here. I feint, boom, come up the middle. Learn to throw two to the body, not just one. Two is better than one. Now, he needs to bring him a little quicker, like up, right? So how quick I turn my shoulders, up, hands back, up, hands back. We're looking at the body language, right? I'm looking at what looks like it's available. Right up the middle. Come over the top, maybe. Maybe double up. If he's going like this, I might double up on the other side. So I may go here, look like I'm going this way, but I come back with that one, right? Boom, boom, boom. If you look at Errol Spence Jr., Errol Spence is really good at 2 rapid shots to the body. Every time he gets in close, he'll throw 2 rapid ones. Boom, boom.
You don't know.
Here in the corner, and he doesn't do that. He backs.
He's in 140 and a good shot to. What's the biggest?
What I say is think of it like a hiccup. Hiccup. That's how quick. Hoop, hoop. Hiccup. Hoop, hoop. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. A lot of people blocking headshots like this, especially when you're fighting a C-level guy or below. Anybody that's blocking like this, I already know I'm gonna rip that body up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. If you gotta hit somebody with a body shot, there's 2 spots that ideally that you want. You either want the solar plex or you want the liver shot. 1, 2, 3, 2 upstairs. Finish with the liver shot. Speed up top. Power downstairs. So when a fighter is slipping and weaving and doing all that extra work, all you do is you double and triple up on shots. So guys that are flashy with the defense, what I mean by that is if he's slipping and he always does something different when you punch, right? When you throw combinations, sometimes he pull, sometimes he parry, sometimes he block, sometimes he weave. All you do is triple up or double up because they're gonna run into the shot. Boom, boom, boom. I might get hit with that one. Why? Because I wanted to block one, I wanted to roll one, and I wanted to pull the next one. If I had just kept it simple and kept my hand in the same spot, I would have dodged it, right? Basic fundamentals. Leave everything in place. Try not to move things out the way much, right? Someone is always changing something is going to be available to be hit. Now throw a triple up on the hook. See? He's going to run into that. When you fight someone that switches up on their defense a lot, double or triple up on the shot.